y'all. Thanks for your patience. We're just about ready to get this Faxanadu Randomizer race started, so let's get it underway.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's great to be here for the Stack Game Marathon 2022. We have raised $4,413 for the cause. That is absolutely fantastic. Right now, we've got Faxanadu Randomizer with screen randomizer, standard flags, and fountain requirements. And it is between the creator himself, Notlob, versus OdinSpack. Two fantastic Faxanadu runners in their own right. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23, bringing all of the exciting action for today's proceedings. Are you ready for some rando, ladies and gentlemen? Because if you're all ready to go, I'm ready to go. I'm going to get these runners readied up, and we're going to count them down as they're going to be performing this Faxanadu Randomizer. This should be a lot of fun. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. All right, I am getting both of our runners ready to go, and then I'm going to count them down. All right, both of these runners have been counted down, and these runners are going to be underway very, very, very shortly here. And here we go. So let us see what item these runners are going to be starting with in the town of Aeolus. And you're going to notice that some of the screens could be scrambled up, and we've got our trusty wing boots. And we go to the right. Hey, why is the church here on the right? That's not supposed to be there. And that's what the screen randomizer is all about. That's just a little bit of a taste of what you're going to be seeing. Oh, we have the longsword, we have the ring of dwarf, and we have the deluge, which is the magic weapon of choice these runners like to have. And Notlob is going to go ahead and purchase the ring of dwarf, but if he wants the deluge, he's going to have to farm up some gold. And he's going to buy a red potion as well. Now, if keys are, let's say, 100, the vanilla price. Oh, they're 40. Oh, that is extremely cheap for jack keys here. I wonder if Notlob is going to go back to the king to get another 1,500 gold. Well, Odin's going to go to the key shop first. He's going to see the very, very dirt cheap prices of the jack keys here. And Notlob, that's, by the way, a new function. It's kind of like the up and A function in The Legend of Zelda. And what Notlob just did there is that he took an intentional death so that he could just go back to start. And he gets more wing boots from the guru here. My word. Wow. Now, OdinSpack's trying to think about what he's going to do with his money here because he's seeing how cheap these keys are. But, hey, time is of the essence because Notlob's on the move right now. So he's going to see the king. Aha! So that's why he took the intentional death. Shut up and take my money. You gotta love the Futurama reference there. That's why Notlob took that intentional death right there. It's so that his gold could reset to 0. Then he could talk to the king and get his 1,500 golds back. That was a very clever play right there by Notlob. All right, Notlob now going to purchase the deluge. So that's what you want to see. That is the magic that runners typically prefer in the randomizer, though the thunder and death spells can go through walls. So that could be of use if we see some very nasty enemy sets. Oh, we are starting in the Misty World first, and I do see a Mattock. And as you can see, the screens that are on Notlobber's side are not in the order that you're used to seeing. And Notlobber is going to use the wing boots in order to grab the mattock. And the mattock, now normally in the vanilla game, the mattock can be only used to break the wall that is guarding after Appaloon to get to the town of Fourpaw. Look at this, we're not even gonna be in Mascon first. We're gonna be in the town of Victim first. All right, we're going to see what our saloon guy has. Ghost Pirate, and you need wing boots. And in this version, it tells you how many more experience points you need to get to that rank up. So that's pretty clever. Yes, indeed. Imagine calling your town the town of Victim, but that is exactly what it is going to be known as. And it looks like Notlobber is going to be selling some of his wing boots to buy the full plate armor. That's a good choice. That is the second best armor that you can get in the game, next to, of course, the battle suit. But you can't equip the battle suit unless you have both the battle helmet and the Dragon Slayer to go with it. But neither of these players have found any pieces of the ensemble. We see the prices of King and Queen keys, which is actually pretty reasonable considering a lot of times they're like double the price in the vanilla game. And we see that Notlobber is going to sell another pair of wing boots, as is OdinSpack. So both of them here on their shopping sprees, respectively, here in the town of Victim. And we do see that OdinSpack is also going to purchase the full plate armor. All right, the meat shop, how much? 40 for the meat. Holy smokes, what a bargain. Because hospitals can be expensive, but when you go to the butcher shop and purchase meat, you restore about 1/3 of both of your life and your magic meter. And of course, by going to the Guru, that is a checkpoint in case you take a death. So now we're on the other side of Victim. This is what you would see going into the town if you were playing the vanilla game. But again, you've got random screens, and sometimes you might see these kind of screens mix up with tower screens as well. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so this is the screen that would lead to the Guru here near the Tower of Suffer. And there it is. There is the Guru. So not too much distance between checkpoints here, because this is the Guru that you would normally see past Mascon going into the Tower of Suffer. And OdinSpack will be seeing that real soon. That ranking, ladies and gentlemen, I am not even mad about that. The new ranking says Cardinals hater. Oh my God, I'm not even mad about that. I did not see that coming. What in the world is that? Notlobber, what have you done? Oh my goodness gracious. We see OdinSpack picking up an elixir here. Now what the elixir does is if you take a death, or if you lose all of your life, you don't die immediately. You refill all of your life and your magic. However, you do need the elixir to restore one of the fountains that's coming up later in the game. And boy, these runners might need this elixir because, yeah, those enemies right there do a lot of damage. So this kind of looks like the Tower of Mist in terms of a lot of these screens. All right, and I do see the glove there. Now, the glove enables you to have a boost in attack power for a limited time, but Notlobber's not interested in that. Hey, there is the fire magic door. So both of these runners are kind of on the same screen. And that's, again, that's the beauty of the randomizer here, the screen randomizer. You saw a lot of screens from the Tower of Mist in the overworld. That's why the colors look so weird on Notlobber's side. And you'll see that too on OdinSpack as well. Now, there was an hourglass behind that enemy. What the hourglass does is that it stops enemies from moving or using their projectiles. Now, bosses will continue to still move if you use the hourglass, but they will not fire projectiles at you. So enemies like those wyverns won't be too much of a problem. And yeah, you gotta love the mixture of screens here that you're seeing on both of these runners' sides here. Absolutely. And look at this. These two runners are virtually in sync right now. You'll love to see it. So this was the Tower of Suffer on the left door. Yes, we also have the door randomizers in here as well. That's why you saw that tower. And look on the right, we have the Tower of Trunks entrance. So very interesting. We had the Tower of Suffer's entrance on the left, and now the Tower of Trunks entrance on the right. And look at the screens that you see on Notlob. Overworld screens combining with tower screens. That's the beauty of the screen randomizer here. There's a black potion. Now, we have replaced the poison bottles in this seed with black potions. And here is where we can get the elixir to revive the spring. Notlob did have his elixir, so he does give that up to get that spring activated. Notlob does not want any part of that black potion. Doesn't look like OdinSpack. Oh, OdinSpack does want to pick up the black potion. All right, he'll take down the enemy, and he'll grab the black potion. Now, black potions are not in the vanilla game, but in the randomizer, black potions will restore all of your magic. We did decide to add a potion that enables you to do so. Of course, the red potions restore all of your life. OdinSpack will give up the elixir to get that fountain restored. So again, both of these runners pretty much are level pegging at about the 10-minute mark. This is a very, very close race early on. You love to see it. But yeah, I definitely love how this Tower of Trunk has a lot of the overworld screens. That's why you notice the screens. If you're familiar with Faxanadu, they're familiar, but they have the Tower of Trunk colors in the background. So behind the Queen Key door, is this just the magic shop, or is this the fire shop? Oh, the ace key! Wow, the Tower of Suffer's door has the ace key. That is absolutely crazy. Wow. So you need access to that queen door to get the ace key, because you need the ace key to escape the misty world. Wow. Man, this Faxanadu getting crazier and crazier by the second. You'll love to see it. Oh, OdinSpack short of that jump. So he may take another path to get there, because he's gonna need to go into that door soon. Otherwise, he's gonna be out of luck. And another thing for this is that the enemies are going to drop random items. They're going to be dropping random experience points. And the amount of gold and bread that you can get from these enemies can vary. Sometimes they give you a little bit, and sometimes they can give you a lot of it. Rando Racer is the new title. So OdinSpack is going back. So it looks like he wants to buy some more things. That's the reason why he went back. He must not have the queen key needed to go into the Tower of Suffer. So he's going to buy a queen key right now. So that is going to set him back a little bit. But Notlob also going back to the Town of Victim. By the way, nice amount of experience points. He's got 3,333. Just saying. Stocking up on king keys. Man, 400 golds for a king key. That's pretty cheap. Usually when I find king keys when I do the randomizer, it's about 3,000 a piece. But not in this seed, at least not in this town. You might see king keys later in other towns be that expensive, but not in the early stage of the game. So you love to see it if you're the runners here. Faxanadu. Yeah, that's another little twist that you have. You could have a flag setting option to either have the normal ranking titles from the vanilla game, or some of these crazy titles that we've come up here with in the Faxanadu randomizer community. Now we're going to stock up on some more keys, it looks like. Because OdinSpack is going to be heading for the Tower of Suffer's door next. He'll get his ace key also. Now, there's just one problem. He does not have enough golds. Because remember, that ace key was more than 3,000 golds on OdinSpack's side. So he is not going to like what he sees when he sees that the ace key is here and that he's short on golds. Take a look. He's 311 golds short, folks. He knows he has to go back. Hopefully he bought another queen key. I didn't see if he did or not. He does have another queen key, so he is in good shape. So he'll go ahead, he'll use this queen key, and he will buy his ace key. Because again, you must have the ace key to escape. Oh, look at this nasty screen with the wyvern. But look at these jumps here. Oh, and they don't even drop anything. Wow, talk about a nasty enemy. I mean, wyverns to me are one of the worst enemies in the game. I don't think they are the worst. I think the rock dropping enemies are worse, but still, wyverns are a nasty enemy to deal with in the randomizer. Heck, they're a nasty enemy to deal with in vanilla. So OdinSpack is going to be heading back to the town of Victim. I think he wants to buy some more queen keys, just in case. Just in case the town of Mascon does not show up before, say, the Mascon Tower would. That's the tower that's kind of a dead-end tower that has a red potion at the end. Oh, speaking of the town of Mascon, it's right here. Notlob has found it. There's no guarantee you're going to see some of these towns. Like, the town randomizer that I did the other day did not have the town of Mascon, nor did it have the town of Conflict. So there's no guarantee you're going to see these towns, but we see it this time around. So we're in the town of Mascon. What is on offer? Ooh, Tilt and the Thunder Spell. Again, Thunder Spell is useful for going through walls, you know, in case you have a nasty enemy set, but Notlob is not interested. And OdinSpack, now he sees this. Oh, he's going to use the Hourglass. That's a good idea, because the Hourglass will stop the projectiles. It won't stop the wyvern from moving, but it will stop its projectiles, so OdinSpack will be safe, not take any damage here.
If I may interject for just a moment, we do have a donation that just came in.
Go for it.
It's from Snumpo, who's donated $45. And he's got to say, I have almost no idea what is happening in this race, but I'm sitting here popping off just due to LOZ Cards' enthusiasm.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Put this toward Team Mario, baby.
That is awesome. Thank you so very much for the donation. Hey, a vanilla enemy in a boss room, but all it has is a black potion. So looks like Mascon Tower is not required this time around. So Notlob will go back to Mascon and do some more business.
Just an FYI for those keeping track with who's going to end up on that minigame coaster, that does put Mario in the lead at 205, beating Yoshi now by $5.
And it did look like Notlob bought, it was either another pair of wing boots or he went ahead and bought the Tilt Magic here. So a little bit of a shopping spree. He's now going to exit the town of Mascon. And OdinSpack will use his queen key again. Looks like that it is the Town of Mist's entrance, but it's just a two-room situation because he is going to see the normal boss that you would see at the Tower of Mist, and it's just a black potion, so nothing to do here. And there is the ace key exit. There's also a door. Ah, black potion, and this could be the end here because the ladder doesn't necessarily connect to anything. I mean, he'll test the ladder to see if there's anything there, but ladders do not necessarily connect. Let's take a look. They do connect, though, so there is more. Because there's still one king door that we haven't seen yet. Oh, we have a boss. This is where you would normally see the Tower of Suffer's boss on this screen right here. So there should be an item. It's the Black Onyx. So that is required. Very nice. So the Black Onyx is an item that you would get in the vanilla game to get the ace key. Now, the guy that requires you to get the Black Onyx, who knows what he might give you in the randomizer. He might give you something that's absolutely required, or it might be just like a black potion. You never know. We have to find that guy first. And OdinSpack's going to go here first. Well, he's not in his vanilla spot, I will tell you that much. That's just a regular enemy. So, yeah, OdinSpack is going to the left. Notlob, I think, wanted to try to go over that black potion, but he ended up grabbing that. But, again, that's something he can use at any time, and he'll use his ace key. And it connects to the World of Branch. So we started with the second zone first, and then we followed that up with the third zone. Now, OdinSpack is going to, looks like, do some checking here to see if this ladder connects to anything. It does not. It is a dead end. As I mentioned, ladders don't necessarily connect. Oh, the pendant was there. Whoa, a big find there for Notlobber. That is one of the items that it's actually not required in the vanilla game. A little bit of background on the pendant as OdinSpack gets his black onyx. In the vanilla game, you actually start with the pendant's power. So if you go to the Tower of Suffer and you pick up the pendant, you actually lose attack power by picking it up. Now, in the randomizer, you do not start with the pendant's power. So when Notlobber grabbed that pendant, he does get a boost in his attack power. Now, what the Black Onyx does is that it does give you a boost in defense. Ooh, more wing boots here for Notlobber. You do love to see that. And OdinSpack going to go through the ace key door. Now, these runners have to be very careful. If they were to take a death before they find a guru here, they would have to buy another ace key, and it's a long ways to go to get to that ace key. As you know, it's in the Tower of Suffer's door. You need a queen key, and you need over 3,000 golds to purchase it. But luckily, we do find the Town of Conflate on Notlobber's side. And the Guru has a magic shield, but you won't be able to get the magic shield unless you have the battle suit. But I don't think these runners mind, because shields are usually more of a nuisance than a help, because the magic shield deflects magic and you take less damage. And by the way, that's an endless bottomless pit right there in the randomizer, that screen. Oh, we have the ruby ring and the giant blade, the second best weapon you can have. And we also have an elixir. Now, there's just kind of one downfall. The prices are very expensive. So you're going to see Notlobber take these intentional deaths, and he's got to get some gold back to the tune of 1,310 gold. But he's still going to have to grind if he wants to get the giant blade and an elixir. There was a black potion behind that screen there for OdinSpack, and he will go through that door. He will find the Town of Conflate soon. So it's funny, it is guarded by a door. That is something you wouldn't see in the vanilla game. Can't go to the left, OdinSpack. You must go to the right. Yeah, normally you would go to the left in vanilla from that particular screen, but things aren't always what they seem in Screen Randomizer. That is for sure. OdinSpack going to get some wing boots, but he's going to equip the king key. By the way, that's another thing that you can do that you can't do in the vanilla game, is that you can now equip items in shops, which can be very annoying if your inventory was full. But now in the randomizer, if you have a full inventory, you can equip an item, and then you're able to buy one more item. All right, so there's a king door requirement on Notlobber's side. We'll see where that takes him. OdinSpack wants to check what that item is on the bottom, but he's going to have to sacrifice something. He's going to use his black potion to refill his magic, and that's an ointment. Hey, look at this. Notlobber has found the battle helmet, which again is one of the 3 pieces of the ensemble, which will give you the best armor and best weapon of the game. So there you go. And OdinSpack has now found the Town of Conflate. You'll see that it's got magic shield, and that'll act as a checkpoint. Now, the thing you got to know about the Town of Conflate is that you can't buy any keys here. There is no key shop in the Town of Conflate. The only town of the game that does not have a key shop. In fact, the Tower of Victim, which was the first town that we saw outside of Aeolus, is the only town of the game that has all 7 buildings.
May step in. We did get another donation just a short bit ago.
Go for it.
It is from Mega Freak 400, donating $25. He says, "Good luck, Odin. As a fan of Zelda 2, always interested in seeing this game played. Yoshi needs more love." And that would put him back in the lead at 225.
Wow, what a battle we've got going on right now. So yeah, if there's a character that you want to see winning this battle, make sure you get those donations in. Thank you very much. Just a Mattock behind that enemy there for Notlobber. He's probably hoping for the battle suit, but not the case here. Yeah, there is no key in the Town of Conflate unless you get lucky, and somehow the tool shop guy could, on rare occasions, offer a king key. But you don't want to be relying on that. You want to have plenty of king keys in this area. we see OdinSpack doing some gold grinding here. And Notlob sees that door. No king key is required. Ah, that is the Mascon Town tower. Very interesting. OdinSpack selling off his red potion to clear his inventory, and he's going to buy the ruby ring. You must have the ruby ring to push the boulder that's in the fountain that we're going to be seeing toward the end. All right, so it does connect. Now Albert just waiting patiently, taking out this enemy. Now, he does not have the giant blade, or if he did buy the giant blade, he hasn't equipped it, whereas OdinSpack has. So he's got the offensive advantage right now. So here is the Tower of Mist's door. But it looks like he is grinding to get more energy, it looked like. Oh, there's nothing here. It's just a saloon with an enemy in it, so nothing of value. So that whole thing ended up being a big troll. Tell you what, Notlober's inventory is getting dangerously low. He's just got a couple of wing boots and a mattock left. And you're going to need the mattock to get past that blocked off area, which is just past the Tower of Trunk. Ah, here's the other town in the World of Branch, the Tower of, or not the tower, the Town of Daybreak. So there's another guru here, another checkpoint. And this is where you can buy some more king keys or queen keys as well. And OdinSpack gets his battle helmet. So the Wyvern was required to take down in order to get that said battle helmet. So it looks like that Notlob decided to not buy that giant blade as we have here on the tracker. We've got a tracker here that is keeping track of all the items that our players have gotten up to this point. 130 for the meat this time around. Of course, there is no hospital in the Town of Daybreak. So that is your only way to restore your health is to go. And now look at the price of keys. Considerably more expensive than what you saw in the Tower of Victim, the Town of Victim. So outside of the Town of Daybreak. Now OdinSpack's going to go after this boss here, but he's not going to find anything of value. It's just a mattock. He's got two. He's going to pick it up in case he finds a shop that sells mattocks. He could sell them probably for a good chunk of money. All right, we have reached the end of the World of Branch. You must have the Ring of Dwarf that was purchased earlier. And this takes us to the first area of the game. Very interesting.
Got another donation that just came in.
All right, let's hear it.
Illuweaver with $5. She says it's always a treat to see the head honcho Odin give us a marathon run, and it's even more awesome when we get a randomizer developer involved in the chaos. Can't say I know anything about Faxanadu, but randomizer's always an exciting watch, especially with LOZ at the commentary mic. Good luck to both racers. Point us toward Luigi because we need Team Green on the minigame coaster ride.
Thank you very much for that, and thank you very much for the donation. We have found the Town of Appaloon, and as you were talking about that donation, there were mattocks in that shop, so OdinSpack could sell each of those mattocks for 750 golds each. We do have a hospital. There is no meat shop in the Town of Appaloon, and 410 golds is the cost of treatment. Look at this. Use a mattock? Get a mattock, because there's a mattock at the end of the screen. What in the world? I don't think I've ever seen that before in all of the Faxanadu randomizers I've done before, but that's the beauty. You never know what item could be on that screen. All right, so here's where you need the jack key. This is where the Tower of Trunk would normally be. And, this is the Joker House entrance. What a nasty enemy to guard it, though. Ha! And a wyvern in its normal spot as well, but all it has is a red potion, so this tower is useless.
We got another donation that just came in.
Nice, that put us over $4,500. Let's hear it.
It sure did. This is from the Keeper of Frogs. With the $17, Yoshi looks so cute. I'd really like to capture him. However, he's not a frog, so I'll just give him some support for the minigame coaster instead.
Thank you very much for the donation. And Notlobber has found the town of Forepaw. Ah, so if you had Mattox here, you could actually sell them for more. I said that in the town of Appaloon, you could sell them for $750. Well, here in the town of Forepaw, you could sell them for $1,400 each. All right, in this key shop in the town of Forepaw, we've got Jack keys and Queen keys. All right, OdinSpack looks like he is going to go back and do an area that he did not check. Thought he needed the king key, but it turns out you don't need a key. And there is no bottom, so you've got to be careful that you don't jump over on the right side, because if you don't have any wing boots, you're going to soft lock. It's an hourglass, Notlobber, well, you're going to have to grab it anyway, because you can't gain access from the bottom path. You have to take top path, so he's going to take this hourglass, whether he likes it or not. And you can see some parts of the Tower of Fortress blending in with the foreground. And there's the shop right out of Appaloon here. That's where you would buy the magic shield and the death spell. Ah, the old useless king tower. At least that's what the beginnings look like. But there's no item up front, so you know it's not going to be anything of requirement. But let's see how far this connects. That's an intentional death there for OdinSpack. All right, can we go down? Yes, we can. Oh, look at where it takes us. That's just a house, just like you would see in the vanilla game. And OdinSpack going to stock up on some wing boots here in the town of Daybreak, as he's going to be heading to the left. So this is going to take us, yep, to the King Door, where it would have a useless tower. And hey, it's King Grieve, but all he's got is a red potion. So you know what? You could stay alive, my friend. For those of you who've ever played the vanilla game, a lot of people will tell you that King Grieve is easily the most difficult boss in the entire game. You know, a lot of HP, fireballs do a ton of damage, but let me give you a little bit of a trick here. If you've got the wing boots, you can use the wing boots on that fight, fly to the sky, use your magic and your sword at the same time, and you can take him down like it's nothing. So yeah, little tip from me. If you've ever had trouble with the King Grieve boss, have some wing boots coming into that fight. All right, so here's the secret Mascon shop. Which guru is it? Ah, he's got the death spell. It's the guru that you would see in the Castle of Fraternal. This OdinSpack, well, not able to pick up that black potion. His inventory was full anyways. Because he's going to be heading down, which is where the, that is where he's going to need to go to get to the next zone. That is a dead end, so now he knows the only way to go is down. All right, looks like there's nothing else here for Notlobber, so he's going to exit the way he came in. Right now, Notlobber is definitely in the lead. It looks like his exploration has been just a little bit better than OdinSpack's up to this point, but who knows what might happen. This is the randomizer after all. So out he is going to go. OdinSpack has made it to the town of Appaloon. Now he's going to see this Mattox shop, And I would imagine he's going to sell off some of his Mattox. He sees it right there. He's thinking about it. He's not going to sell off his Mattox. He's got 3. Will he change his mind? Not yet. Well, he could sell them in the town of Forepaw if he wanted to. So this is where Notlobber is going to need to fly up with the wing boots because this will connect to the spring. There it is. So the only spring I don't think we have seen yet is the one at Joker House. It's the only one we haven't seen yet. Of course, we don't have any Joker keys as of yet. All right, OdinSpack using the Mattock here. It's not too far away from the town of Forepaw. And he's going to use the Mattock right here, so he decides to use both of his Mattocks rather than sell them off. But he's going to pick up another Mattock right here. All right, so it looks like he may be finding the fountain area. Now, OdinSpack, I don't think has a jack key, or does he? He's got 2 jack keys, so he's fine there. He's going to see that this looks like the Joker house, but he's not going to find his Joker key here. Nor is he going to find the fountain. He's just going to find the Wyvern boss at the end of Tower of Trunk. Looks like he wants that red potion, though. He's going to take down the Wyvern, get his red potion. Notlobber now is going to head into... Oh, there's a Wyvern, just like in the vanilla game. Well, he's got his tilt. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. He's got to be careful. He's going to use his red potion right now. Good idea there, but that is his last red potion. He's got a lot of gold that's on the line. Oh, we find the magical rod. That is going to be a boost to the magic damage that, you know, the tilt and the deluge is going to deal. So that's a good find right there for Notlobber. All right, so we can light up that magical cane on the bottom right there for Notlobber, picking up a very nice weapon right there. That boost in magic power right there. So, jack key time. There is a shop. And look at this. Now Mattock has found the more expensive, and that's where our Joker key is, along with an elixir. So some good stuff here in this shop. And OdinSpack going to stop here at the town of Forepaw. Yeah, that's the beauty. You don't even need the water to be activated to push the block. You just need to have the block pushed. You just need to have the ruby ring push the block, and that will gain you access to the queen door. So now we're in the final area of the game, which is Dartmoor. OdinSpack's gonna have to be careful that he doesn't get pushed off to the right, because he could soft block himself. Just a black potion. That's not what he was looking for. Hey, it's the bird hospital, but it's not a bird at the end. Not today. Yeah, you normally see this screen in the Castle of Fraternal, but it's in the overworld. Again, screen randomized, you just never know what screen's going to be coming up next. Now, some screens, by logic, have to connect the way that they do. Otherwise, you're going to get a big mess, which you definitely don't want to see. Yes, the bird hospital, which is the door, I believe, on the right of the Guru in, which is right near the Tower of Suffer. We call it the bird hospital. Now, there's one more town left. Whether we see that town, that remains to be seen. That, of course, is the town of Dartmoor. And this is the final area of the game, as OdinSpack is going to see what looks like is the useless King Tower, but there's a couple of things to explore around here. All right, he's got his Joker key equipped. Of course, the big question for Notlob is where do we go from here? Well, he has found the town of Dartmoor, which is, again, the final town of the game. Rando Dev is the new rank that Notlobber just got. Yeah, these rank titles are something else, I must say. I've already seen some crazy ones. Still, that Cardinals hater one is a funny one. Another giant blade. So yeah, Notlobber did not purchase the giant blade when he initially had the opportunity, but he is going to go ahead and purchase it right now. He had plenty of cash to do so, so he has now got the giant blade also. And you can buy red potions, but boy, are they expensive at 1,900 golds a pop. And he'll buy another one. Hey, he had the money, so why not? Hi, King Grieve, and bye, King Grieve. Notlobber will take the intentional to get back to the start of Dartmoor. We'll see if there's anything behind that door or not. I think we might have checked it, though. Sees a glove at the end. Nothing of interest there for OdinSpack, so he'll have to go back also. All right, pick a door, any door, Notlobber. Yeah, we have found the Castle of Fraternal. I would love nothing more than to see some tower reception here. And look, a wyvern guarding what King Grieve's door would normally be, and is going to use the hourglass. Good choice. And he's going to get a glove as well. This wyvern's going to go down in seconds. There it is. And it's just a house. Yeah, the beauty of having that glove. So, looks like this area of Castle Fraternal, a bust. All right, behind door number 2 is a shop. OdinSpack going to be using his wing boots to fly up and activate that spring. By the way, all springs are going to need to be required to beat this game. This is a fountain requirement. There's still one fountain we haven't seen yet. All right, door number 3 is a zonk, and door number 4, this might be the ticket, because this is the beginning of the tower. There it is. Door number 4 had our ticket. Let's see what he's got. It's just an hourglass, but with that, Notlobber is now in go mode. He already bought the Demon's Ring, which is what you need to gain access into the Evil One's lair, or Zennis, or Zennies if you're thinking about Black Tiger or Black Dragon references, the old Capcom game. That is the currency that you can buy stuff with. Or wait a minute, I do beg your pardon. Notlobber's not quite in go mode yet, unless of course it's not a requirement, because you still need the Dragon Slayer. Where is the Dragon Slayer? You have to have the Dragon Slayer in order to open that door. I'll bet you anything that the Dragon Slayer is probably in the Evil One's lair somewhere. So not quite go mode. I got a little bit carried away. Now, in some flag settings, you don't need to have the Dragon Slayer to win, but I believe in this particular flag setting, you must have the full ensemble to enter that door.
And we got another donation that came in.
All right, let's hear it.
This is from Zenonia, who donated $20.08. She says, not sure what to pick for an incentive, so you can skip it. But hey, I'm sending this in this dono to cheer on my brother OdinSpack. Even though I've never really played this game, holds a special place in my heart from our childhood. Congrats on another SGM. Notlob, you're cool too. Same with Wolfen LOZ cards. And
Thanks. I
will use this time just to remind everybody for the incentive that is going on. You have until 3:15, so only a little over 20 minutes. So if you want a character that you really like from our party, now's the time.
Thank you very much for that donation. And we did see that OdinSpack picked up the magical rod. So both of our runners now have the magical rod. By the way, we found the door that had the black onyx guy who normally gives you an ace key. Well, he gave you a key this time, but it was a king key. But we don't need any more king keys at this point. So it looks like Notlobber with the Demon's Ring is going to head to the Evil One's lair right now. And again, we have wing boots at the start. Because of the new settings for the screen randomization, you will always see wing boots here. So now it's just a big maze and trying to find where that Dragon Slayer is. Using the Madtalk just to clear it from his inventory. So Joker key ended up being not required because the Joker house door just was not part of the rotation. Sometimes it works like that. Just as I mentioned, when I did one of these, there was no town of Mascon and there was no town of Conflate. So hey, that's part of the randomizer. Oh, there's those rock dropping enemies that we're finally seeing a couple of appearances of very late in the seed. In my opinion, worst enemy of the game, worst boss. Their rocks do a lot of damage, and hey, Notlobber wants no part of it. But it's back again. Where to go, though? Looks like you gotta go down. Yep, OdinSpack, unfortunately, does not have the requirements necessary to go into the Evil One's lair. Because again, Fountain is required, and of course, we still need to find that Dragon Slayer. Now, where could it be? Of course, the maze that you know. Yep, there it is. Do you need a sword to open a door? Which means we still need to find this Dragon Slayer. It could be anywhere. That is good news for Notlobber, is that he has indeed found the exit. Studded mail. We don't need studded mail. But the Joker Guru ended up having studded mail. Still trying to find that Dragon Slayer. We found a lot of screens so far. It's a big maze in the vanilla game. It's even bigger maze in Screen Randomizer. This is where you need a lot of wing boots to complete this. Still looking for that sword. There's some ointment. So that'll be helpful because his life is getting low. Yeah, but he's checking every screen possible to see if there's anything that he has missed. All right, he's going to go to the right. Nope, that's where the wyvern was. Going back to start to pick up some more wing boots, and it kind of makes you wonder because Notlobber has exited the tower, which means he must think that the sword is not here. There's a spot that we may have missed. And that sword could be anywhere. And that's the beauty of Screen Randomizer, folks. Now Notlobber's gonna have to check every nook and cranny to see what kind of spots or doors he may have missed. Indeed, the plot thickens. It's a race to find out who is going to find that sword first, the Dragon Slayer. No one has found it yet. Yeah, funnily enough, the magical rod respawns, which is normally not a thing, but I think with Screen Randomizer, you can see that thing respawn now. Because we had seen both of these runners get it earlier, so why it's showing up now again? Another lifelong mystery that may never be solved. Odin getting down on the life. He's gonna have to be careful. Now, this Dragon Slayer that they're going to be looking for is not going to be sold in a shop. It's going to be one of those things that you're going to be picking up on screen. Aha, Joker House. Joker House. Well... no, it's an hourglass. A red herring. The Joker House did not have the Dragon Slayer. It was just an hourglass. If that would have been the Dragon Slayer, you know, OdinSpack could have brought this one back, because Notlobber's heading for the Joker House also, but he's going to see the bad news. He's going to be jebaited. He'll take that same intentional death. So right now, based on the fact that we're trying to find this Dragon Slayer, it's hard to determine who's in the lead right now. OdinSpack going back to the shop. He'll buy his Demon's Ring. He's going to see the Fraternal. But it's only going to have 3 screens. And unfortunately, he's not going to be happy when he sees that it's just a house behind that door and not like another tower. Using the tilt spell to take down the Wyvern. Yep, sees there's nothing here. Ooh, very, very low on health. And yep, dead end. The ladder takes him nowhere. Notlobber is back to the Evil One's lair, Zenith. He must really think that the Dragon Slayer is here in the Evil One's lair, which seems to be the likely bet. Unless there's something that these runners have missed. Now, OdinSpack hadn't finished the fountain assignment yet, but now he has done so. And you'll see that it's an hourglass as his bonus. Probably hoping for something better than that. He's probably hoping for the Dragon Slayer. That's probably what he was hoping for. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying the Faxanadu Randomizer. This has been quite a blast to see these two exceptional runners try to battle this out. And you love to see that the fact that you have no idea who's in the lead, because right now they're both trying to find the same thing in the Dragon Slayer. And Notlobber's put together a lot of hours bringing this Faxanadu Randomizer, and he's done a really good job, and we keep finding newer and newer ideas to enhance this thing. So keep watching for more updates to this Faxanadu Randomizer, because right now I'd say the sky's the limit. And please make sure you give both of our runners a follow here, Notlobber and OdinSpack, because they have done an absolute tremendous job showcasing this program. I like the rank that OdinSpack has right now. He's got the Funkmeister rank, which is what you would see in the original Toe Jam and Earl. I love it. OdinSpack gonna stock up on some red potions here in Dartmoor. And right now, Notlobber is trying to solve this puzzle on where the heck this Dragon Slayer is, because it is being elusive for him right now. And this is the door he needs to get into the boss battle. But the problem is you have to have the ensemble equipped. Again, that is your battle helmet, battle suit, and the Dragon Slayer to go through that door to face off against the evil one. And ooh, I don't think we've seen this area yet. There it is! There's the battle suit. It was guarded right below all along. And now he's got the ointment. This should make this boss trivial. Wow. That is crazy. That everything was right there. Just did not clear that screen below where the entrance was. So there you go. It is Notlobber in go mode first. Oh, and OdinSpack took a death, ran out of energy. That might be all she wrote, folks, but Notlobber's having a hard time getting back to that screen now. So he's not going to have the ointment to help him in that fight. He's got no red potions left, so he might want to grab another ointment. All right, the ointment has run out on Notlobber. Now, if he goes back to the screen that he saw it on, he can always get a refill on that ointment. Now, OdinSpack sees that dreaded screen. Those dreaded rock droppers. Notlobber still has plenty of wing boots left. But it looks like there's no way he can get up from here. He's going to have to take the long way. Oh, Notlobber lost the rest of his energy. He did have the elixir, though, so he'll get all of his energy and his magic back. But if he loses all of his energy again, he'll go back to the Dartmoor Guru. This race is not over yet. Notlobber right now is so close he could taste it. But he's still trying to find... wait a minute. He found the battle suit. We still need the sword. We still need the sword. I just realized. See, when I saw the battle suit, I didn't realize, you guys, they didn't have the battle suit to begin with. They still need the sword. They still need the sword. You know, in all of the madness here that this randomizer has been, I just realized that was only the second part of the ensemble that Notlobber just got. So neither runner's in go mode yet. They still need the sword. It was the suit that they just got. They need both items must be here, and if they're not both here, then they have missed a spot. This is absolutely positively crazy, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have the estimate that the way that we did, because something like this. I love how the end game is toying with both of these runners, folks. And again, there's the Dragon Slayer for OdinSpack. So he's got the other half of the puzzle done. So both of the items were here all along, and both of them have taken separate ways to get there. Now, if OdinSpack can find the door and just goes one screen below, he could steal this race from Notlobber. Ladies and gentlemen, this race is still very much on. This ointment will help Notlobber. Yep. Odin still needs to find the battle suit. He has to go one screen below where the door is and has to take out both of the enemies for it to spawn. Yeah, this is very much a race right now. It's anybody's game, folks. I'm on the edge of my seat. Both runners right now missing key elements. Notlobber has the battle suit, but he does not have the Dragon Slayer. OdinSpack has the Dragon Slayer, but does not have the battle suit. Ooh, and Notlobber is going to up an A. That was an intentional death right there. But OdinSpack still has not found the screen he needs to be on. And he's getting very low on life and has no red potions left. Oh, that is some much needed bread right there for OdinSpack. Unfortunately, the breads don't give that much health, so that's a little bit unfortunate for OdinSpack. Oh, he could use that health. They might give big bread too. They do give big bread. That's huge find right there for OdinSpack to help him on that health. So yeah, that death is buying OdinSpack some time, but again, he's got to find where this battle suit is, but he's got to find where the exit screen is, which again, he has not found it yet. And that's a long ways down, folks.
A very quick update on the incentive front. You all only have 5 minutes, basically, to chip into the Mario Party 2 incentive. Yoshi's in the lead at 242, Mario 205.
Oh, OdinSpack is taking the intentional as well. I guess he wants to buy some red potions and whatnot, but now Notlobber is back in the catbird seat because he'll be first back. He up in A's too. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? This end game really playing mind games with both of these runners, folks. Yeah, OdinSpack's going to stock up on red potions. What is Notlobber thinking, I wonder? Yeah, I understand what OdinSpack's reasoning for taking the intentional death there was. That's to get more red potions, because I didn't see an entire red potion in the Evil One's lair at all. So I totally understand this decision. Notlobber has 2 red potions at his disposal. OdinSpack took a lot of damage there. So here's the thing with the hourglass. Yes, it will freeze the enemies in place, but you're still going to take damage. All right, OdinSpack has a couple of wing boots. Has to go down the ladder, then back up. Grab more, rinse and repeat. Oh, I see the rock droppers give a nice amount of bread at least. I mean, you're going to need it after all the damage you take from them. OdinSpack getting a little bit of health back from those alien-like enemies. Not difficult to contend with, but they do deal a fair amount of damage if you're not careful. Basically like the King Grieve fight, just about. Use the wing boots, go above his fireballs, and there you go. The problem is this alien's in his way. But it'll be out of his way now. Still trying to find the way out. All right, out of wing boots, unfortunately. So he'll have to use more. So again, both runners looking for one key component. absolutely crazy. I mean, you thought this place was a maze when you played this as a kid in the vanilla game. That's nothing compared to the screen randomizer. And it's like these runners are going in circles. It's just a matter of where to go, where to go. They've not found the way out. OdinSpack gonna have to use one of his red potions here as he was getting very low on health. That's a dead end. And back down he goes. Another wing boot exhausted from Notlobbers. We've approached the 64-minute mark here. Trying to fly up. Aha! So he's going to use the wing boots to go up from here. And there's the Dragon Slayer there for Notlobber. He's now in go mode. And this time, I'm dead serious. He is in go mode. He's got everything. He's got the ensemble equipped. He's ready to go, folks. So now he just needs to go back to where that door was, and he will be on his way. There it is. He's going to use the tilt and the deluge. Does have red potions, so he's in good shape. Just a few more hits left to go with that Dragon Slayer. Collect the coins, and that is a GG. Notlobber has won the race. 65 minutes. Wow, what a finish that was, ladies and gentlemen. It came down to the Evil One's fortress, the area of Zennies. Wow, and it looks like we got another donation that came in.
Yeah, we did, but I'm curious about this one because it says Wolf donated $27, which, I have a clone I didn't realize. They say, can't you let you win that Mario Yoshi? I'm assuming this is going then for Yoshi with a 27, and with it being, being 3:15, that is the cutoff time for this incentive as well. So everything's just wrapping up just kind of all at once. But that means that at 2:69, Yoshi is the winner with Mario as the CPU player at $205.
Wow, what a battle that was between those two characters for Mario Party. My goodness gracious. Keep those donations coming because we got a lot of events lined up here in stores. We're on our way to $5,000. I'll tell you what, this race was very exciting. We saw skills on display from both of these runners. But what I love to see is something that seems to be easy in their sleeps as the final area, the Evil One's Fortress, proved to be the most difficult thing possible, trying to find both the Dragon Slayer and the battle suit. And in the end, it proved to be Notlobber finding everything first. But boy, it was anybody's game. That's what I love about these races, folks, is that it always comes down to the wire. And yes, the victory message that you see, my beauty is a beauty to be shared. Thank you. Yeah, there's various winning messages that you could see, and that is just one of them.
I'd like to go ahead and just thank everyone for, sticking around for this amazing race that just occurred. LZ, you've been killing it on the commentary, I gotta say.
Thank you very much.
It feels like a crime to interrupt you, I feel, half the time.
That's all right.
But, I mean, we've raised over $4,500 so far for Stream for a Cause and Charity Gaming, so, thank you, seriously, all of you, and there's still plenty more marathon to go. With the wrap-up of the Mario Party 2 incentive begins a new incentive, and this is for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge game later on tonight. The incentive, which character will Alan play as? And you have between April, Casey, Don, Leo, Mikey, Raph, and Splinter.
Oh, by the way, OdinSpack is right there. He finally found the way out. By the way, that was a tricky area because it was the right to a ladder, and you have to be on a specific tile to get into that screen. So OdinSpack is now in go mode. He's going to be right there, folks. He has one red potion left. And he's going to use the hourglass. Good idea. Because he's going to need that red potion to finish off the evil one. All right, here we go. All right, OdinSpack has to nail this right here. Come on, finish it off. Yeah, good job, OdinSpack. Finishes it off. Well done. GG to both of our runners. Again, please make sure you give both of our runners, Notlob and OdinSpack, a follow. Absolutely tremendous performance and a great finish coming down to that final tower. Boy, you'll love to see it. And I do believe with that, we're going to be preparing to move on to our next event, the Mario Party 2. Is that right?
That is indeed correct. And as I said just a little bit ago, Yoshi will be the player character that Toad in Wonderland will be playing as, and Mario will be his CPU partner, joining him along for the ride.
Fantastic. I'll tell you what, it was a pleasure doing commentary here for this marathon, the Stack Game Marathon. It was just a lot of fun. We saw two great runners battling it out, and we got to showcase the Faxanadu Randomizer, I would say, to its fullest up to this point.
Hey. How's it going?
Fantastic.
I'm assuming Notlob beat me by quite a margin.
No, not at all. It was probably a couple minutes.
Oh my goodness. So just because I couldn't find that door? Oh.
Yep. Here's the thing. He had problems finding the Dragon Slayer. You had problems finding the battle suit. So you were both missing one key component, and it was funny. You should go back and you can count how many times I falsely said you guys were in go mode, because I didn't realize you only had one of the three pieces. Two of them were here in the Evil One's fortress, because you found the battle suit. I'm like, he's in go mode. No, he's not, because we need to find the sword. And then Notlob finds the sword. He's in go mode. No, because he has to find the suit.
It's so unreal. Like when I bought the demon's ring, I'm like, maybe I should just go to the end and maybe they'll both be in there. But I was like, I better check everything just in case. I guess that would have been the plan. Maybe that would have saved me. I just couldn't get through that section. I was like, oh, there's nothing here. I was determined. I'm like, there's got to be something here. I'm missing something.
Yeah, it was one of those seeds. I mean, a lot of the things weren't required. You know, Joker House was a bust. You both actually went back afterwards to the Joker House, and you both saw the bad news that there was nothing there. So, yeah, absolutely trolley finish there. But I'll tell you what, OdinSpack, I think this seed right here was an excellent showcase of what the Faxanadu Randomizer is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. I loved, like, honestly, besides that ending, I mean, it happens. It really showed like the locations of everything. I loved one of the towns was in one of the towers, so I thought that was really cool.
Yeah,
like,
that was fantastic.
That happens sometimes. Just like where the item locations were, like, and I loved how some of the screens connected. I thought it was really cool, and we got to show off the new pause death warping thing, so that was neat too.
Yeah, I kept calling it the up and A because I'm so used to the death warping in Zelda Randomizer.
Yeah, that's a new feature for anyone watching. Like that was implemented like maybe like a week or two ago. So, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me, SGM.
Yeah, thanks for having me on commentary as well. This was an absolute amazing race to call.
Laws, thank you so much for calling this race. I saw the chat and people were saying it was pretty hype, so I'm glad we're able to show this, and I'm glad we were able to share this beauty to be shared. So thank you.
Yeah, it was an absolute blast, and I can't wait to show this off again. I mean, you guys absolutely rocked it today.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna hop out and resume my regular duties. So I'll leave it
That
to you guys.
sounds good to me, OdinSpack. And Notlob and OdinSpack, thank you very much for participating in this. This was quite a lot of fun. But coming up next, right here on Stack Game Marathon, it's Mario Party 2 starring Yoshi and our runner Toad in Wonderland. We'll have that for you in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. We'll be back.
Is his name Grip? Who? The guy. The guy we're defending.
Which guy? The little clock from Beauty and the Beast.
It's not Grip, it's Cogsworth.
You idiot!
Hey guys, it's Madame Wario, and I'm back with another interview to help you guys get to know the gamers behind the Stacked Game Marathon. Introducing Toad in Wonderland.
Hey guys, this is Toad in Wonderland here. I'm excited to be a part of Stack Game Marathon and very happy that Madame Wario here invited me on for an interview. And for this event, I am going to be running the Mario Party 2 minigame coaster hardcore difficulty run, as well as joining Build the Fajita with the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament.
What introduced you to the online gaming community?
I first got introduced to this because out of my own curiosity, I had already been aware of YouTube playthroughs, but then I ran into this thing called Let's Plays. And funny enough, the person on this call with me, Madame Wario, was actually one of the first ever Let's Players I came across.
Woo-hoo!
And from there, the rest is history as far as getting to meet new friends and share like-minded interests in a lot of the games we love and enjoy today.
Do you have a game that you replay from start to finish annually, or perhaps even more often than that?
That would probably be one of my favorite games of all time, which is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I never get sick of it. It's something that I can always go back to. I keep playing it over and over and over, and I still get the same kind of magic of being able to enjoy it from beginning to end as if it was a new game.
Which video game do you wish you owned or hope to own someday?
For a while, I actually used to collect lots of Nintendo GameCube games, and occasionally I still pick up something that I might come across if I see something that's like, ooh, that's rare and exciting, or if it's a good deal, I've definitely got to pick it up. Cubivore is actually a game that's been kind of on my radar for many years, actually, and I've never been lucky enough to own it for the GameCube.
Of course it's a GameCube game, impossible.
Exactly, impossible.
Do you have any closing thoughts you want to share with the Stacked Game Marathon community watching?
For those listening and watching, just spread the word. If you can't donate, even just telling your friends and family about us, or even the caterpillar out in your backyard, hey, we got this amazing charity event going on, raising money for Stream for a Cause, and that would do us all here a lot of great help.
Thank you so much, Toad in Wonderland, everybody.
So, how about that Faxanadu race? That definitely has been a pretty hype moment, I gotta say, so far. And, again, congrats to both Notlob and Odie for, giving it their absolute all in that. Definitely a race that was worth seeing for sure. And again, LOZ just, hitting it with the commentary. But with one event, finished, it's time for another event to come up here. And that is the Mario Party 2 minigame coaster on hard difficulty. Featuring Toad in Wonderland. And joining Toad in Wonderland as well in co-commentary will be Madam Toadstool and Madam Wario. That'll be coming up in just a bit. Like I said before, with that incentive now finished, a new one begins in the form of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge one. You can choose which character you will force Alan Edgehead, who is helming this event, to be. The 6 characters you are able to pick are April, Casey, Dawn, Leo, Mikey, Raph, actually I should say 7, Splinter. My bad, I cannot math. Speaking of donations though, we did get one 4 minutes ago from LOZ Cards fan who did donate $25, and he says, "Thank you very much for having me on commentary for this event. It was a blast to call, and again, we thank you for calling it." Beyond Mario Party 2, events are coming up after that. We've got Sonic Adventure Deluxe All Stories being run by Zabrag Burger, with Brudge and K-Man joining on co-commentary. And then after that, a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe SGM Community Tournament, with Build the Fajita and Toad in Wonderland once more. And again, thank you all for donating so far. Over $4,500 raised for Stream for a cause, and just keep in mind, every $1,000 there's also a special prize that will be happening, or rather an event that should be happening. So we've got Yummy Nummy Time at $5,000, as well as for our magical milestone moments, I should say, as well too.